Well, today is Epiphany, and if you've followed the traditions, you haven't taken down your Christmas decorations yet. A friend of mine on Facebook posted on December 26th, is it okay to take the decorations down yet? And she pretty much got, flambasted as people said, no, you got to keep them up longer. Whether it's for nostalgic reasons or trying to adhere to the church tradition, it's nice to keep them up. And I don't know about you, but especially this year, it just seems that we need Christmas to linger a little bit. But the reason that we keep up our decorations until Epiphany is because Epiphany means manifestation or revelation, appearance. And really what that has to do with the Christmas story is in Matthew chapter 2, verse 1, where it says, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea during the time of King Herod, Magi, or wise men, wise astrologers even, from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him. And then, of course, they brought him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, which is actually shared here in our family nativity scene, one of our nativity scenes. You can see the wise men here with their gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I like this set because each guy is carrying multiple gifts. It's a piece of the Christmas story that really it probably gives more questions than answers. Was there just three? Were they men? What country in the east? How far did they come? Did they get there while he was still in the stable? Well, some of these things, there's maybe better answers than other. Actually, the Magi probably didn't arrive until as much as 2 years later, and we know this because just a little later in Matthew's Gospel, Herod ordered the death of the young baby boys up to 2 years old, wanting to make sure, in accordance with the time that the Magi told him that the newborn king's star appeared. So we don't have an exact timeline. We don't know a lot of the details. We don't know if there were just three. But I'll tell you what we do know is that these, and why it's so significant for us in the church, is that these visitors were not Jewish. They were coming from a distant land, and they brought gifts to this king. And at the same time that he was bringing salvation to the world, it's just so important for us to know that he has manifested himself as God incarnate, God in the flesh, Emmanuel, God with us. But he's done this not just for the Jews, for all people. And so that's what's so significant, why it's so wonderful that our nativity scenes have these visitors present to emphasize that Jesus was not just for the Jews, but he came for all. And he's the King of all, the Lord of all. And so whatever you're doing today, I just wanted to share a few Epiphany thoughts with you. And Epiphany is really a time of transition as well, where it's the beginning of the year, and we're in a new season of the church calendar. So, if you're like me, maybe keep the Christmas lights on an extra day just so you can enjoy the season. But after that, it's time to move on, and it's time for us to continue now in the church calendar the season of Epiphany, and we're going to be talking about this Sunday about the baptism of the Lord. So I look forward to seeing you more around Redeemer, and I just wanted to wish you God's blessings this Epiphany.